This episode of the DisCast was recorded on February 26, 2014 at discast.us/live. Tune in Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern to watch the show, or watch recorded episodes on YouTube and listen to them on iTunes. Follow us on Twitter at DisCastShow to enter the trivia contests and more. And if you're feeling generous, please give us a PayPal donation on our website. It would really help us a lot. Thanks, and enjoy the DisCast. Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténgase alejado de las puertas. To our new listeners, we welcome you aboard our podcast Highway in the Sky and hope you've enjoyed the past week. For those of you standing, please hold on to your headphones at all times and stand clear of the doors. For the comfort of others, no trolling please. Thank you, and enjoy the DisCast. Hey, what is up guys? It is Ryan, and welcome to the DisCast. Today is February 26th, 2014 even, yes. And it is shortly after 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hello Darren, how are you?
I'm doing pretty well. I'm fully aware of what year it is. So.
Yeah, I am as well, I think.
Okay. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty well,
How was your week? Did you enjoy it?
It was pretty good. I did enjoy it, in fact. It's been busy, but
Decent.
It's been fun. Yeah. So, hey guys, what is going on? Yeah. Everything is going on.
We got a lot of stuff. There's the average amount of news, and there are a few big pieces of that news.
Yes, there's a ton of refurbs and stuff going on, ticket price changes, and some release times.
I was watching Jimmy Fallon, and I'll talk about it more when we get to the price changes, but he actually made a joke about that.
Of course he did. It's always a bit... It's not really that big of a deal anymore when Disney raises their ticket prices, because it happens almost annually.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll get to that in due time. Of course, we'd like to remind you that the DisCast's music is brought to you by Spectral Radio. If you'd like to go see them, they are a 24/7 Disney Parks music radio station. You can find them at spectralradio.blogspot, I believe. And also Darren's going to link you guys as well.
Yeah.
And you can also find links all over our website.
The link's at the bottom of the page. I won't even bother, because you could just click it.
Yep, you could just scroll right down right now and click it.
Quick statement while we're on the discussion of the website.
The website's being remodeled.
Yes, I'm in the middle of that.
Yes.
I kind of broke things last week, and I was like, I'll get around to it, and timing just didn't line up with this week. So I put this big rush to get just this page alone to work.
Well, it does, and that's all that matters.
The other pages will slowly begin to work. I don't know if you guys noticed, but it's going to be very similar to the way that my personal website and the MC Parks website looks, if you're familiar with those, consistency throughout.
Right. So there you go. It'll be cool. Don't know. Do we have a timetable when that's going to be done? This week or what?
Or
just when it's done?
Tomorrow even.
Oh, tomorrow even. All right, even better.
They'll stream me working on it, just photoshopping pictures and stuff.
All right, sounds good. Anyway, let's get right into some trivia, and then we can go play a game with Darren. Then we'll go into our news.
Yes, of course.
So first up, here we go with our trivia. Now, last week, guys, we asked you on Twitter to tell us something. What did we ask you? We asked you guys, in the Great Movie Rides Casablanca scene, we see the front half of a plane. Where is the other half?
I'm drawing a blank on that also.
You're drawing a blank on that?
No, on what the question was.
Oh, yeah, I forgot what the question was.
We do a lot of preparation before each episode.
Yes, we do. And anyway, we do have a winner for you guys this week, and it is Dragon's Ashes. So congratulations, Dragon's Ashes. Mel, as some of you may know her. Dragon's Ashes. As your name goes put on this. Boom. You're the postcard of winners or whatever, and things. So, awesome. Anyway, we do have another trivia question for you guys this week, as we always do. And if you do want to enter this trivia, make sure that you tweet at DisCastShow with the hashtag DisCastTrivia with your answer to qualify to be a winner and be put on our index card of winners and a waiting list to eventually get a prize.
Hold up, AJ. A lot of people are correct, but we just pick one winner.
Yes, we pick one winner every week. Yeah. And
little props to you if you got it correct, but the main goal is to
just get picked. It's random.
Yeah.
It's part skill and part luck. So, yeah.
sometimes more skill than luck, and sometimes the other way around.
That's true. It depends on how many people entered it. Anyway, your trivia question for this week is Cinderella's royal table was originally known as what? Don't answer in the chat. Make sure that you go onto Twitter and tweet us at DisCast Show with the hashtag DisCastTrivia. To enter next week, we will tell you guys who wins. And that is that. That's all we got for trivia.
I wasn't sure that it had a previous name.
Really?
I just found that out as well. Yeah.
Oh,
I
all
wasn't
right.
really sure.
No, you cannot answer in the Twitch chat. I hope I didn't say that, didn't I?
Yeah, you said Twitter.
All right.
I think.
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
Okay, there you go. So it's Nick's fault. All right. So here we go. Darren, we're gonna play Somewhere in the Walt Disney World is Darren. Are you ready?
We legitimately have to work on like an intro theme song thing for that.
But we'll just have our nice Bugs Life music from the animation courtyard. I like that. Anyway, for those of you that do not know, Where in the Walt Disney World is Darren is a segment when Darren picks a picture of somewhere in Walt Disney World. He's going to give us some hints.
Photos are supplied from facebook.com/WDW Shutterbug.
There
Go
you
check
go.
them out for, I believe, daily pictures of Disney World. Daily or like bi-weekly or something. It's a schedule.
All right, there you go. So if you do want to see tons of Walt Disney World
Hey, look.
photos, go over there. And yeah, you'll see some awesome stuff. I've looked at it, and they've got tons of great stuff. But anyway, Darren picks one of those pictures every week, and then he doesn't tell us which picture it is. He gives us some hints, and then we need to guess what it is. So, Darren?
Okay,
Sorry.
so I have to be a little bit blunt about this one because if I get really into detail, it'll be really obvious. So
Okay.
So I'm looking at a rock formation. There's a pointy thing in the back.
Rock formation with a pointy thing in the back.
Yeah, some cool lights, I guess, around. You got like a little path.
Can I
Yeah.
guess right away? This is really not the best explaining in the world, but I have a guess. Are we in Bell's Village looking at Seven Doors Mine Train with the castle in the background?
Not looking at Seven Doors Mine Train. I don't see that.
Okay. Are we looking at Prince Eric's castle?
No.
Alright. Am I anywhere close?
Yeah, very close
Oh.
actually. You're all.
Rock formation?
Rock formation. Pointy thing. Not Seven Doors Mine Train. Let Chad answer, because I feel like you got it.
Rock
There's this weird weird looking thing right like staring right at me. That's kind of weird.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah.
Let's wait for a chat to to pick it up. Let's see, does anybody have it?
Also, you said Tomorrowland. No.
No.
Great Park though. But
That was gonna be my next
next
thing,
guess,
actually.
the rocks, and then the.
Alright. You know what? We don't have our Where in Walt Disney World is Darren picture up.
Wow.
We should do that. There it is. How do people know?
Hey, Larry's back.
Hello, Larry.
Took over a month.
No one said anything. Can I say what it is?
Yes.
Okay. Well, yes, Gaston's statue is kind of right. Yes, that's what he's looking at. That's the thing that's looking at him, and it's Beast Castles.
Daniel.
There you go. They got it. So
Okay.
there's a
That was
combination
an easy
effort
one.
by
Yeah.
Disney 6858 and Danielle. So good job
And
to
you.
both of you.
You got that initial little boost going.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find a much more difficult one for the end of the show.
All right, we're gonna do another one later on the show, so make sure you stick around for that. And before then, let's do some news, shall we?
It's a small world after.
No, there's other music playing.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Wasn't-
So anyway, as I'm sure you've heard in the news or somewhere, because this gets publicized all the time for whatever reason, even though it happens all the time, and that's the fact that Disney ticket prices have increased. We're going to tell you a little bit about what specifically is increasing, what specific changes have happened. So first off, the daily single day ticket has increased by $4. So the Magic Kingdom is now a $99 admission for one day, And then Epcot, DHS, and DAK are all $94 for a
Hold
day.
up. Why is MK at $99? Do you know, Ryan?
Why is it $99?
They want Universal because they do the ticket increases at the same time. They want Universal to be the first one to bump it over 100.
Oh, I see. There you go. Also,
Because what looks better, $99 or $100?
$100. No, $99 has a
Yeah.
basic marketing thing. And so you
Yeah.
better believe Disney's going to be doing those kinds of things.
Okay, so anywho, onto the Jimmy Fallon thing. He was doing his monologue, and he was like, "Hey, so did you guys hear that Epcot's doing the ticket price? It's now $94 for the day. Parents are just starting to save up so they could just go drinking around the actual world instead of going to Epcot."
There you go.
It was kind of far fetched, and I did a lot worse than Jimmy Fallon did.
Yeah.
And there was like a little skit involved where he was like imitating children, and the dad's like, "I'm gonna go drink around the world," and yeah.
Well, okay then. So that is that.
I'll tweet out the link to it so you guys can watch it.
Sure. There you go. So the last pricing update that Disney has had was in June of 2013, so like 6 months ago even.
Yeah.
And that's when
No,
they
way
made
more than
Magic
6
Kingdom.
months ago. It's almost a year.
June of 2013. Oh yeah, it's not December anymore, is it?
Yeah, no.
It's February now. That's when they made Magic Kingdom more than Epcot, DHS, and DAK.
Yeah, no, they used to all be consistent.
Yeah, and now they're not. So that's that. Now, the only change was not to daily passes. Annual passes have also increased. They were previously, for a regular annual pass, it was originally $609, and now it is $634. Yeah, and if you're a Florida resident, it is now $485 instead of $464. And if you want a premium pass, it is $605, unless you're a Florida resident, in which case it is $313. What? Florida resident seasonal. Oh, is seasonal different than annual?
Yeah.
I guess. Okay, there you go. So that's why. Seasonal is 300 and.
I feel like I'm pretty sure seasonal is 6 months, not
All right.
full 12.
I mean, to be perfectly honest, I think like this is cheaper than I thought it was.
What, for annual passes?
For an annual pass.
Oh yeah, here's the thing. If you're staying at Disney World for like 2 weeks or something, just getting an
Spending,
annual
like, $5,000 or
pass.
something.
No, I'm saying instead of buying like individual tickets to all the parks, just get an annual pass. I mean, that just makes more sense.
Yeah, I mean, if you're staying there for 2 weeks, you're also paying like hotel costs and things like that. So who
Yeah.
knows what it actually works out to? Because also generally, when you make a hotel reservation, you bundle your theme park tickets with it. So
Yeah.
it probably ends up being less money then,
Okay, yeah, true.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
But to be perfectly honest, I thought that the annual passes would have been more money because
Yeah.
as it stands, that's like a week's worth of park visits.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm talking about. Like, after, there has to be like a threshold of when it just becomes like you're saving money by
Right.
just getting an annual pass.
Yeah.
Probably like 9 or so days.
Well, again, who knows what money magic they do with hotel
Yeah.
reservations and all that kind
There
of
has to be
dining
some
plans
sort of
and whatever else.
Because I feel like that's just the ticketing price at like the entrance to each park.
Right.
That's not the full thing.
So yeah, that's that with annual passes. But also, if you're traveling with your family of 6 or more, you have a discount available nowadays.
Ooh, I like this.
Yes.
This is good news.
Man Dog 13, I think it is just Walt Disney World. Disneyland's prices have not increased. However, churro prices have increased. I saw
Is that
somebody
news?
tweet that.
That is news?
Yeah, it's news. The churro prices at Disneyland increased. I don't know what they are off the top of my head. I can see if I can get that really, really quickly. Oh, not if I'm on that account.
Now, I'm trying to think. Like, what's the point in a churro like price increase?
Because they're really popular?
I guess, but they're still. I don't know. It's just more markup, I guess, and that makes sense, I guess. If you can
Yeah, it's more markup, of course.
I don't know. From the consumer standpoint, it's like, what's different about it? It's the exact same thing. Like, when you're doing a price increase for like a park or something, you could be like, oh, we have all this new stuff and we got all these new things. Like, Magic Kingdom is justified $99 because there's all these like new things that you could just go around being like, oh yeah, you're paying the extra $4 for this, this, and this. But churro here, and then have an extra $2 for a churro. It's like, oh, that doesn't
Whatever,
make sense.
they make some money,
Yeah, no. logistically makes sense, but
Yeah.
theoretically,
I'm trying to find.
Brian equal.
I'm trying to find the thing. I don't even know if I got the right person who tweeted it. I mean, I think I did. Whatever. I give up.
You need to plan out these things like way ahead.
Well, that was something I just thought of right now. Communists run Disney. Disney is like the most conservative of companies.
Yeah.
No. No. Disney is, if anything... Yeah, no. Disney's not communist.
Yeah.
Disney's not left-wing.
They're pretty, like... I don't know, they have a lot of different pay wages, so, I mean, if you're talking communist in, like, that standpoint, yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, even in just the literal manner.
Yeah.
But anyway, enough about
Nick
that.
says that they increase prices of Magic Bands. I don't think that you pay extra for Magic Bands.
You don't.
Do you?
You can't get Magic Bands unless you are a resort guest or annual pass holder.
So it just comes with it.
Yeah, and it comes with it at that point. The price increase might have something to do with Magic Bands and that stuff, because they did spend what, 150 billion?
Yeah, something like that.
Something crazy.
Some crazy number. And people were like, "Why weren't they building a 5th theme park with this money?"
Hey,
or like,
Disney.
"Why weren't they fast tracking what's it called, like Avatar Land or something?"
Yeah, whatever.
If you're throwing an extra, $100 billion, $150 billion, you could get a project done pretty fast.
It was some crazy.
You'd be surprised how willing people are willing to move when you throw in an extra $150 billion into the project.
Indeed, and that probably has something to do with it. Anyway, moving right along.
Yes.
Did you know that we had some Seven Doors Mine Train stuff go on this week?
Oh, it is the best of the best of the best of the best news.
It is, isn't it? Now, they had a live chat the other day on the Disney Parks blog dealing with Seven Doors Mine Train.
Yeah.
The live chats, we never get any actual information about them because
They just kind of work their way around it. They save all the information for the press release, and they're just like, "Hey, we'll have a live chat where they answer questions." And they're very vague about it.
Here's
they're
what
like,
happens. Everyone goes into like
announce it soon.
Everyone goes into like an IRC thing, like a mumble text chat or something similar to that. Everyone asks their questions. There's one moderator who works for the Disney Parks blog, and then there's an Imagineer, whoever they're talking to.
Yeah.
The moderator will take questions from people. The moderator chooses the questions that he or she asks, asks the Imagineer, normally edits them to make them more, company appropriate or whatever.
Yeah.
And then the Imagineer answers in a way that is also company appropriate.
Yes.
So
and
basically,
that doesn't reveal much of any information.
no information gets revealed. The entire thing is
extremely monitored.
Is X ride going to be awesome? Yes, it is. That's all we get. All the questions are, is this going to be awesome? And then, yeah.
Well,
whatever. Anyway, what we did get,
that's
however,
why I've never actually paid attention to those, because it's just, somebody working for the Disney company, of course they're going to. I think I paid attention to one of them back when they were starting construction on Seven Dwarfs, and that was the only one I watched. And then I watched like 5 minutes of the Avatar Land. Like I was just in chat, just kind of chilling there, and that was it.
Right.
Because it was redundant information.
I never go to those live because I don't have any questions that they're actually going to answer. Mine are things that the company's not going to answer, so why even bother?
Well, do they ever put like a transcript up, or is it just kind of...
They do. They put a transcript up, yeah. The person said, I think it was a she, I don't even remember. She said halfway through, she's like, "We're getting a lot of questions about an opening date. Can you tell us anything?" Even though she knows what he's allowed to say, whatever. And then he says, "We're shooting for sometime this spring." The same line we've been fed for the past how many months now? I mean...
3 years?
3 years.
Well, okay, they kind of... I'm saying this just my opinion, but we talked about last week or 2 weeks ago about the press preview. You can't expect it to be that much prior to that, if not after it.
Right.
So, I mean, the term spring is going to be used very loosely into
I know.
sometime in like May or June.
Anyway, what we did get out of this live chat was the release of an on-board ride video, the Seven Doors Mine Train. It was taken at night, probably after closing, and it's shown side by side with the CGI rendering that it did early in the development of the ride.
That was at what, D23 2011?
Maybe? Was it really that far back? Wow.
Well, D23 is only every other year, and it wasn't at this recent one, so it was 2011.
Then yeah, I guess it was. Wow, this has
been a
going
while.
on for a long time. I'm just now realizing how long this has been going on.
Yeah. No, they've put a lot of time and a lot of effort into this. That's why I have such high hopes for it, because they've.
Ooh, okay.
Are you going to show the video?
Yes,
or
I am.
Just,
That's yeah. So here we go. We're gonna watch the video, and then we can talk.
I'll discuss after.
A little bit about what we see. Here we go. And I'm gonna mute my mic and all that cool jazz. Sorry for iTunes watchers. Go on YouTube. And there's that. Now, after watching that, it seems a lot like I was thinking it was going to be, as I turn off the screen region now. It looks Big Thunder Mountain-y.
Yeah, which is what I said, a numera.
We've both been saying that forever.
But, that's kind of what we were told. We were initially told a mix between, like, Space Mountain and,
Space Mountain and Big Thunder? Right?
What?
Space Mountain and Big Thunder?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
like...
now, somebody did ask this on the live chat. They asked, or this is what the moderator said they asked. The moderator said they asked, at what speed is this ride going to go? Is it what ride is it going to be similar to? Like a Big Thunder Mountain or a Fantasyland Dark ride? And then the guy said, he doesn't answer the questions at all. Here's what he said. He said, Seven Dwarfs Mine Train is going to be a unique experience, unlike any other we have at our theme parks.
See, that's why I feel like the entire thing is staged. I feel like the person talking isn't even an Imagineer.
No, I mean, they say he is. I mean, yeah. I'm sure the person that he's at least portraying is an Imagineer, but...
Yes. But how do we know, like, the other person on the other end just isn't somebody that's paid to say, oh, it'll be a unique experience and it's going to be awesome.
Well, he's going to say that even if he is an Imagineer, because that's what's going to get people to go and see it.
But I mean, how much information are they giving away just by saying the speed? I mean, the people that are
but you have to... Disney's going to be selective of what they want. What they want to say. That's what they do. Get used to it.
See, but I feel like they should only be doing that when there's something at harm. Like when they're, there's a bunch of details that they left out of the ride. It's why they didn't show the entirety of the ride in the video. Yeah. They said there are a few surprises that they're going to save till opening.
Yeah.
But I feel like saying the speed isn't a big surprise. Like, you see most of the speed in the video.
I know, and it looks, again, Big Thunder Mountain-y.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah.
When we were talking about height restrictions, but that's when we initially said that.
Oh yeah, the height restriction, which we knew a few
months
back.
What was it like? It's
Big
like the
Thunder,
same as Space Mountain.
It's a little lower than Big Thunder.
It's above Space Mountain, yeah. So it's right between the two.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
So we're right on target with that. That's right.
Yeah. All right.
That's
anyway,
right.
we've got tons of refurbishments going on in Magic Kingdom. A lot of which are in the hub area. Now, first off, the moats in near Cinderella's castle, around the hub, are going to be drained 3 days ago. They were drained 3 days ago to work a little bit on just the moats, just a general refurbishment of the moat area, cleaning. I don't really know what they do.
Yeah, they look like a mess.
Yeah, this picture is from 2010, the last time that they did this refurbishment. We don't know.
I'd imagine a lot of stuff has come in and out of that moat since almost 4 years.
I'm sure. We don't know.
I like the crane in the background. Is that like a new meet and greet? Like
meet the crane?
An autograph.
There you go.
It'll go right here. Let me
in your autograph book.
Yeah, it'll go right next to the Chef Mickey waiter I got to sign.
Yeah, Chef
Number
Mickey
one
waiter.
server, Chef Mickey.
There you go.
Terrence.
Terrence, there you go. Terrence from Chef Mickey's. We're a fan of your work. That's great.
He signed on the left side. The only person to sign in this on the left side.
Oh.
It was
That's because
so,
he's not trained like a character.
It was
to do
so
right?
abysmal that Phineas and Ferb just took. They didn't even sign here. Like they just wanted to be on a different side.
Right.
He got so confused when I'm like, "Hey, can I have your autograph?"
That's really funny. So yeah, we do have a little refurbishment going on at the hub. It started on Sunday. Yeah.
See, Mad Dog, when they do a lot of refurbishments, they put like the plastic tarp things over it that are like the pictures of it, like what it normally looks like.
But you can't do that for this.
Yeah, because it's a pretty big task.
Yeah, yeah, so that's what's going on with the moats. Now we do have another hub thing going on. We have a whole new hub thing going, a whole new hub arrangement going on. Here's a picture of a mock-up of what it's going to look like, right here. Now, you've been in the hub. Have you ever been in the hub during Wishes? You can't walk.
It's a mess.
It is a mess. Or a few minutes after opening when everyone's crowded in it.
Yes.
Or during Dream Along with Mickey or anything similar. It's packed. Walking is an issue. So what do you see in this picture that's different? There's a new wheel going around the thing. Yeah.
Why? Well, I know why, but that doesn't look like a perfect circle.
More walking room. It doesn't go all the way around, obviously. It goes from the Tomorrowland path over by Cosmic Rays to the Liberty Square path.
Oh, it's like gonna send my OCD just flying. That does not look like a perfect circle. I mean, I know it's not a perfect circle, it's not complete, but what is there? It just doesn't look good.
I don't know. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. It's probably aligned with the paths, because you have to remember, this isn't a new thing. They're aligning it with the pre-existing paths.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. I'll give them that. That's about it.
Yeah, but I mean...
It's a hexagon, okay. Yeah, I guess.
I'm sure
it's a curved hexagon. That's weird.
Yeah, it's not really a hexagon, but whatever.
Oblate sphere.
It looks good.
Looks cool.
Yeah.
That's really interesting, actually. There's no other way to describe it besides interesting.
It's gonna add a lot more ways for traffic to get through.
Now, is this an officially released photo, or is this just
this is a mock-up by someone?
Okay.
This says... No, I have no idea who it is. I would assume it's Disney, but I have no idea.
Because I'm looking at the area by Tomorrowland, and you have the little garden thing.
Right.
And like the little boat area, whatever the hell that place is, that dockish area, that's still there, but there's no path to it.
Yeah.
So I can't imagine it's full.
Oh, the reworked hub is going to have a... Oh, also, I don't know if you realized, at the entrance to the hub from the Main Street side, there are two new bridges, one by Crystal Palace and the new walkway that was worked on inside Casey's. Remember how it was a new thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know what? That's actually the picture that we showed last week, and I didn't even notice it.
No way, same.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I know.
Well, with the outer circle?
Yeah.
Really?
See if they're connected on the Main Street side?
I didn't both miss that. Yeah.
Yeah. And then,
hey, maybe that's why they're draining the moat.
Probably part of it. It's probably part of it.
Think about it, because they're knocking out, like, that's easily a fifth or so of the moat that they're just knocking out right there.
That's true. That is very true. Yeah. Also, that one on the Tomorrowland side of the ones on the Main Street side closer to Tomorrowland, that bridge is going to connect to the Main Street bypass.
That's cool.
That's why it's there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's also, there's going to be artificial grass somewhere, and it's going to be viewing areas for Fast Pass Plus people who want to see Wishes. I don't know. I think that's in...
This is getting really interesting.
Yeah, that's at the way
There's
back...
a lot of... So this isn't just like some simple path thing, like what they were doing with the Liberty Square area, how they were just kind of updating it. They're just like reworking the entirety of the hub.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Some of the water areas will be reduced but not eliminated, and some of the existing landscape will be removed.
Yeah. That's okay.
Yeah. Don't worry.
I'm fine with that. Yeah.
If you guys do enjoy the Topie areas and stuff, don't worry. There will be new ones planted and made and stuff, so that'll all be good. Anyway, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'm sure it's gonna be great. Do wonders for traffic and all that cool stuff.
Oh yeah, definitely. I can't wait to see how it works. I can't imagine it not working out well.
Oh yeah, of course not. Yeah. And it's also gonna help with Wishes viewing too.
Yeah. So I'm curious where the grass that the artificial grass is. Could it be like those little outer like rings between the current hub and what will be the new expansion, like that whole area?
Probably. That's what I would think.
Because I can't imagine them like pushing it too far over to the side or anything.
Right. I mean, in my opinion, one of the best areas to view Wishes is outside the Plaza restaurant. Those tables.
You know where I like viewing Wishes at?
Where?
From the inside of Space Mountain, because there's no line.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
That's true. That is very true. Also, you know, at
that or when you're riding Big Thunder.
California Grill obviously has a fantastic view. So does Grand Floridian.
If I can make a recommendation when you're riding Tomorrowland Transit Authority and you're passing during Wishes, like when you're going through like the little side over there, that is a fantastic view. You have it for like 3 seconds, but it is fantastic.
Yes, and sadly they can't just stop the mover just for you.
Important. Also, Big Thunder is a good one to watch it from.
Big Thunder is great. I usually go towards Big Thunder as what's it called? Starts
as night's progressing. Yeah. What's Spectra?
Not Spectra.
Main Street Electrical.
Main Street Electrical Parade starts going on. That's what I do.
I was about to be like same thing, but then everybody would yell at me. No. Slightly different.
And that's why the Main Street, that's why the Liberty Square pathway is being reworked. So my pathway to Big Thunder is better. You know?
Yep.
There you go. Anyway, here's a little bit of we actually got an opening date for something for once.
What?
That doesn't happen, right? Whatever.
Yeah, that's rare.
On February 24th, on Disney Parks Blog, they said, today we are excited to share with you the incredible new daytime spectacular Disney's Festival of Fantasy Parade will make its grand debut at the Magic Kingdom Park on Sunday, March 9th. Boom. Sunday, March 9th is going to be the first date of the show. They are doing rehearsals. The score is all done. Choreography is going on. Rehearsals have started. Now, last night, not last night, a couple nights ago, they had a rehearsal open to cast members to watch. Obviously, they couldn't video or anything like that. But the cast members did watch the parade, and they had very good things to say. This is like on their Twitter accounts, which aren't meant to reflect the views of Disney. Yeah. And they had great things to say. They said it was epic. Raises my hopes for it.
See, you know what my issue is? I'm not, like, I've never been a big fan of, like, the actual, like, actors in, like, the parade. Like, I'm always a fan of, like, the characters, and I feel like this one's too heavy on the actors. I've deduced that that's what my issue with this is.
All right.
Is that it's too many, like, people.
All right. I mean, some of them do have... Some of the costumes are dumb.
Yeah.
The Little Mermaid float looking at you. And the Pinocchio float looking at you.
Lost Boys, I'm looking at you.
Lost Boys are awesome. The whole Peter Pan float is amazing. And plus, the Lost Boys are characters, so...
But they're not dressed up as the characters.
Yes, they
like,
are.
They're not, like, with, like, the heads on... Like, they're not,
There's
like...
a different spin on the character. They do it all the time there.
I don't like spin.
They do it all the time.
So I don't ride the teacups.
There you go.
Can't handle the spin.
Nice one. Boom. So that's Festival of Fantasy
Logan,
Parade.
this was confirmed. The date was confirmed. This is from the official Disney Parks blog.
He might be talking about the hub thing.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure that was confirmed.
No. But things are leading up to it being confirmed, or else they wouldn't have done all this pre-existing work, and they wouldn't have been starting with this other work. I'll see what I can figure out for next week. See if I could squeeze a word out of it.
Let's actually see what we got on the actual... And just as according to plans. We don't really know what the plans are.
Yeah.
I don't know who made this mock-up.
But it was posted on a very reliable source.
It was posted on a couple very reliable sources. I've been seeing that thing all week.
Really?
Yeah, so I don't know.
I saw it.
And I've been seeing it in different iterations too.
And I didn't really think anything of it. I was like, oh, the hub. I didn't even notice the path. Like that's how
Right, you just saw
in
the
my
hub.
brain.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh, cool. They're doing updates to the hub.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah. So moving right along, Casey's Corner is undergoing a little bit of refurbishment. It is closed right now, if you were not aware. I think we talked about that at some point, right?
Is this? I feel like Casey's is always closed. There's always something going on
Casey's
there.
closed a lot, yeah.
A lot of Main Street's closed a lot. Especially last year, they redid everything.
That's true. So the wooden bleacher area and the movie screen have been removed, and so we have a much better seating area. Because that did take up a lot of space. A lot of space was being taken up, so now that's gone. They can get more seating in, which is fantastic. And also the outdoor area is going to be expanded. And
oh, look, more expansion, as we're talking about Main Street expansions and hub expansions.
oh, actually, people are saying that the
Awesome Geek, hold up.
Sure.
Awesome Geek had a question about us just calling Disney and asking guest relations
they're not going
about...
to tell us anything.
Yeah, no, if they don't tell, like, legitimate press, like people that are, like, that Disney qualifies as press, they're not going to tell a startup like us anything.
Yeah, exactly. Also,
I mean, we were talking about the...
Mandog 13, if you want an archive of these podcasts, you can check out iTunes for all podcasts from December 25th of 2013, or you can go onto YouTube for all of them since a long time ago, September or something.
August. The first,
you
like,
the
three
first
were
three,
posted.
but they're not of good quality, and I wouldn't waste your time with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was, like, a 2-month gap when
I might just, like, make them private, that way people don't watch from the beginning and think, oh, this is terrible. Because our quality has greatly increased.
Yeah. We used to not be video, we used to just strictly video.
Yes. Yeah.
That was when there was 3 of us.
Yeah, like when Brittany was here.
Yeah.
Those were days. They weren't the days, they were just days. So next up.
Wednesday was a day.
Yes, it still is a day, actually. I've heard rumors.
Really?
Yeah, that it actually is today.
Yeah. Wow. That's impressive.
Yeah. Anyway, from a few months ago, they had this thing debuting at hotels, especially the value resorts, called Rapid Fill, or refillable mugs. You'd buy it for a day, or however many days you want, and you'll get free refills in your drinks for all day.
This is cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. But now we've been seeing them in the parks. They've been popping up at quick service locations in the parks and at resorts.
How do they know how long you, like, if you get it for a day, what's the difference between getting it for a day or 2 days? And how do they gauge how many days you have left or which day you got it?
I'm trying to remember how they did it at Six Flags.
Well, you got the wristband at Six Flags, but how do they justify
that's
which
what it is.
day?
Maybe they do wristbands?
Maybe they do magic bands. Maybe it's stored
Maybe,
in that.
because it is at hotels. It is at the resorts.
Yeah.
So it could be through your magic band. I have no idea.
I remember when I stayed at Pop, I had one of those cups, and it was like, it was your everything.
Yeah, there's a tag on one of these pictures. There's like an actual tag on the cup.
Uh-huh.
So it might be that.
Oh yeah, on the first picture.
I don't even know if you can use it in the parks.
That'd be
W2,
cool.
I have no idea. I know that they've been popping up at resort quick services, not at park quick services. And you can get it at red, blue, yellow, and purple. And you can have, and it has, you know, Minnie, Mickey, Donald, Goofy, and Pluto on them. It looked pretty cool. There's actually a chip in the bottom of the cup.
I like when Disney just keeps it simple with the designs and just does like the basic characters and stuff.
Yeah, I'm a fan of it. These are new. These designs are new for 2014 too. Mm-hmm. Pricing: it's $9 for a day, $12 for 2 days, $15 for 3 days, or $18 for the length of your stay.
Just get that. Makes sense.
Honestly, that's for the price of 2 one-day cups. It's your entire stay. So if you stay more than 2 days, it's worth it.
Yeah. You know, a lot of people, they're like, I can't justify $18 for a stupid cup, but it's so worth it.
Especially all the drinks. I mean, I don't know if I drink that much in between meals to justify it.
But look, you use it at the resorts alone, and, you know, you eat at the resorts, so, you know, that's justifying, like, breakfast and maybe dinner.
I guess.
You stop by in the middle of the day.
I don't know, does it,
That's what it's for, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if it works in the parks or not. I would hope so. Especially because that's when you're going to be spending most of your time.
That's interesting.
It doesn't say anything on the article, so I have no idea.
Double check. Yeah, I got nothing.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I'll look into that.
Yes, definitely.
Get back to you guys next week.
Yes. Anyway, we do have some stuff going on at Disney Springs / Downtown Disney. It's technically still Downtown Disney, but it is Disney Spring construction in a way.
Yes.
They're having a bridge to connect the marketplace to Saratoga Springs being constructed. There's a picture, and that's really all the news we have. It's happening.
I feel like that's how most of the news for Downtown
Disney is. It's just kind of happening. We don't have anything to say about it. It's a new walkway.
Here, look at this.
Yeah. That's it.
Disney Dork just sent me a picture of Celebrate the Magic.
Of Celebrate the Magic. I love Celebrate the Magic.
Yeah. What? That's the one on the castle, right?
Yep.
Elsa on there.
Oh, they have a Frozen segment. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Let me see if you guys can see this. Oh. Not really.
Kind of.
There's Elsa at the bottom.
Yes, I can kind of make him out.
You get it. Yeah, it is there.
Yeah. Anyway, we do have, next up, some Star Wars Weekends announcements. Yes. Yes. If you didn't know, this year's theme is Join the Rebellion. I guess they have themes every year, and this year's theme is Join the Rebellion. They've added a 5th week. On the Disney Parks blog, they had like a little narrative explaining why in like a Star Wars context. It wasn't that good. But there's a 5th week, June 13th to the 15th. So there you go.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah, Craig's a big Star Wars fan.
Yeah, I've never been for Star Wars weekends. I've never been in the spring.
Oh, it's wonderful.
I've heard it's wonderful. I know last year I told people this already, but the Winnie the Pooh voice actor did scenes with Darth Vader's voice, and it was
You showed
awesome.
me that.
Yeah.
That was great.
I love that.
He was impersonating Darth Vader as Winnie the Pooh.
Yes, he was doing Darth Vader lines in Winnie the Pooh's voice. It was the funniest thing, one of the funniest things I've ever seen. It was awesome. I loved it. Yeah, James Arnold Taylor, who is someone.
Who is someone?
Ooh. I know James Arnold Taylor. I know the name. Hold on.
Is there any sort of context to why you know the name, or why you're saying the name?
Star Wars. I have no idea. He is blah blah blah.
Wonderful.
He's blah blah blah. You know?
Yeah. Oh, I love that. That is the
best. He's fantastic with blah blah blah.
Yeah. Oh no, that.
He's Obi-Wan in the Clone Wars TV show.
There you go.
There you go. I think that's
so, anywho, back to the whole Craig thing. Craig absolutely adores Star Wars.
Oh, does he?
For those of you who don't know him in the chat, he's Zeke Ski Enterprise. Yes, in computer animation, he's making an animation about Star Wars. So.
Was he Obi-Wan from the prequels too?
Probably. I believe that they used the same actors.
I have no idea. They didn't use all the same actors.
A bunch of them were recycled.
He was Obi-Wan in basically every animated aspect of him. I'm trying to look for a live action. I don't even know. I don't even know what he looks like.
I'm searching. Give me a second. Oh. Okay.
He just seems to do a lot of voice acting, it seems like.
Yeah, he was in the Clone Wars.
Yeah, that's the TV show.
No, he was in the movie The Clone Wars.
The movie The Clone Wars?
Yeah. No. Where did I just see that? I just saw it somewhere.
Yeah, he was. Oh. Yep, he was Obi-Wan in the, Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the video game.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
In the old series, in the 2003 series.
Yeah.
He was Obi-Wan. Okay.
There you go.
We got there.
We got there eventually.
That took a while.
That did take a long time. Yes. I mean, I have no idea.
Yeah, I can't say I'm the biggest of Star Wars fans, and I don't think I've actually ever.
Mandog? They already had Mickey figures in Skywalker costumes. They've been having that for years.
Since like the 80s.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, McGregor was live. I saw one Star Wars movie in theaters, and that was Revenge of the Sith.
I didn't see Revenge of the Sith in theaters because I was like 7.
Yeah, that's why I went to see. Because he looked like my second grade teacher, so I wanted to see just to see if it was my second grade teacher, because I had suspicion that it was.
Alright, interesting.
Well. And that kind of introduced me to Star Wars.
I started watching Star Wars. I think I started watching Star Wars movies a few months after Revenge of the Sith came out. So I started with obviously 4, 5, and 6, and I watched 1, 2, and then I saw 3. And Mandog, yeah, they've been doing things with the franchise forever because they've been friends with LucasArts forever.
Yes. Let me describe my business model for Disney and Star Wars. Star Wars is a big name. Disney is a big name. What do both these big names have in common? They both make a lot of money.
Yeah.
What does Disney not want to destroy? The Star Wars name or the Disney name. They're going to preserve as much as possible the Star Wars name as they can. Mm-hmm. They're not going to eliminate all Luke Skywalker, all Anakin, Obi-Wan, R2-D2. They're going to keep as much as they can the same. They're going to make the movies good because when they make the movies good, they can sell more action figures and T-shirts and make video games. And people will buy those video games because Disney wants to make money.
Speaking of video games...
That's why we have to have faith in Disney and Star Wars.
No, Mandog. They're still gonna have Star Wars figures because that would be dumb to stop doing that. That would just be really dumb on their part, and they're not stupid. Yeah. Speaking of video games, thank the Lord that Disney Interactive isn't going to make Star Wars games because they're a very bad development company. It's gonna be.
They did what's it called? The Thing.
The Thing.
Not the Thing as in the character, as in the.
They haven't made any really good games.
I thought they were the people behind Disney Infinity.
No, that was Avalanche. Avalanche?
Oh.
No, not that. It was the guys who made some big sandbox game. I forget which one.
Minecraft.
Yeah. No, it wasn't Minecraft. It was something, but yeah, that was that.
Mm-hmm.
EA is the publisher in charge of all Star Wars games. DICE is making Battlefront 3.
Yes. Okay, and that's another great thing that
BioWare is making some kind of RPG thing, and that's going to be really awesome. I'm just really psyched for Star Wars games.
Another point Craig brought up was Disney also owns Marvel. How great was the Avengers? How great was
That was my argument when Disney bought Star Wars at first, and people were like, Star Wars is going to be bad now. That was my first argument.
Iron Man 3? I love that movie. That movie was great.
Yeah. I mean, all the Marvel movies underneath Disney have been awesome. I expect Star Wars to be exactly the same way. Anyway, Star Wars Weekends is featuring...
Disney doesn't want to touch everything. They just want to own it. They don't want any part in the creation of it. They're just going to try and help it along and make as much money as possible. They're not going to be like, hey, throw Mickey Mouse in here. Yeah.
Just like a publisher does.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, that's exactly what it is. They're just a publisher.
Yeah. Anyway, now, the Nighttime Entertainment has changed a bit for Star Wars Weekends. Hyperspace Hoopla, which was a show that was, I guess, pretty well received. I never saw it because I've never been there.
I loved it. You have to watch it on YouTube. It's just, overall, it's like Disney does Star Wars Weekends so well.
They do. I've heard so many great things. And Hyperspace Hoopla is no longer a part of Star Wars Weekends, but instead, we're getting a fireworks show at Disney's Hollywood Studios, which isn't all the time. So that's always great. Symphony in the Sky, in the Stars, fireworks. Will be playing each night during Star Wars weekends. And
You wanna know why that-
hyperspace hoopla.
They're pushing that so much because May 4th, when they did May the 4th Be With You, that's the only other time that they ran
Symphonies in the Stars, whatever it's called. Symphony in the Stars.
Yeah. And the park was packed, and like everywhere around the park was just packed with people trying to watch it. It was so good.
I didn't watch that.
You gotta watch it on YouTube. It's the best thing ever.
Alright. Yeah, that Star Wars weekend is what's going on. One last very little news. Are you blind? I don't know if you are. But if you are, you won't be able to see the picture that I'm putting up for this one. Or you could be watching on iTunes, listening on iTunes. It's a picture of a burger with Braille on it. It was funny.
I knew it,
Because Disney is providing Braille menus at theme park restaurants now, or they will be. Start beginning on March 1st, and they're gonna have some other assistance for guests going on that they're adding. There's gonna be a menu reading service.
They're just trying to expand, make the money.
Make the monies. Yeah.
It's how you do it. You open yourself up to the disabled, and people will do their thing.
Yes. So boom. That's that. That's all of the news we have for today.
I think that's the perfect time to close it.
I think it is as well. Did you want to do one last round of when the Walt Disney World is down or no?
No.
All right. Yeah, we got.
Maybe I'll do a Twitter round.
Oh, a Twitter round. There you go.
Yeah.
So make sure you're following Darren on Twitter at DisCast Darren. Go ahead and follow at DisCast Show as well.
I'll announce it before.
And I break the molds with Ryan_Hex.
Yeah. Jeez.
I'm sorry, guys.
Hey, the best news of the day, I broke my almost 1 year of no posting on Instagram.
There you go. You told us in the chat before the show.
Yes. I posted a picture of me getting ready for DisCast.
There you go. And it was even a promo for us.
Yep.
Better. So guys, that's been the show. Hope you enjoyed. And...
Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. We shall see you next time.
Good night, guys.